Hey Jack, this is Tim. Thanks so much for your time before, mate. Really appreciate you taking part in the census. What I've done is create a little video just to show you the onboarding phase of Pencil. Hopefully you get something out of it. You'll see here that I'm already integrated with Xero. It's a process that you probably understand quite clearly and something you've probably done before. And then we're going to head across to set our trading terms. Now you can see here that I've got 15 days and prepaid as my two trading terms. Often businesses like yours will have 7 or 14 days, something like that. I've got different credit limits, payment methods, and then on the right hand side there you can see I can choose all the extra information that I require for each trading term. So things like extra addresses and delivery contacts and directors, trade references if you want, and personal guarantees if you like. And then you'll see for prepaid it's something a little bit different, and you'll see that I can actually change the terms and conditions. So we provide every customer with a brand new set of terms and conditions which have been written up by a Victorian barrister. So you can either use ours or you can put your own in. And then from there we'll just save those changes, and then we're going to go up and actually design the credit forms. So you'll see here you've got the design your credit form stage. This is what they look like right now with the red search button and the black form steps. But you'll see that on the next page that you can actually go and change everything about the forms. The fonts, colors, the lot. And then now we're going to show you how to embed the forms onto your website. So here's a demo website. You'll see that on the left hand side I've got HTML code. I just paste what I copied from Pencil into that area, and then it automatically pops up with those forms. So you can see how easy and fast it is to be able to get those up on your website. This is just a demonstration of a wholesale page, and you'll see that the forms are there, and then you might have things like contact details or something like that underneath. Now we're going to push that live, and you'll see on the next page that will be pushed live. Here it is. So it takes a couple of minutes to get the credit application forms live up on your website. Now, this is a customer's view, so if you get a brand new customer, you'll send them to the website, and they can enter their ABN and hit search, and it will automatically pull out their company details from ASIC. Now we're going to enter into the agreement either as a director or an authorized representative. So the customer's name here is Joni Sitz, and she'll just finish off these details. And then at that stage, what will happen when she hits next is we're going to verify her email. So you'll see with mine, because this is my user and Joni Sitz already has an account, it's asking for a password. But if she didn't have an account, what would happen is she'd be asked to enter a 6-digit code which gets sent to her email. Next is the trading terms. So the customer can either select the trading term, be it 15 days or prepaid, or you can preset it for the customer. But here we've left it open just so we can show you as it changes from 15 days to prepaid, the director's details will be removed. All right, now you can see that those director's details have gone, but what we're going to do is we're going to apply as a 15-day customer, and thus those director's details will be required again. Enter the delivery address, it'll automatically pre-fill from Google, and then we're going to just fill in any of these missing details that are required. Things like delivery contacts and accounts people and accounts contacts, all the really important stuff for when you're up and trading and you need to get paid on time. Okay, so next we've got the director's details themselves. You'll see that it's populated from the previous screen in step 2 because we entered the agreement as a director, and they've just had to fill in a couple of missing pieces. And then you've got the ability here to be able to enter a payment method. Now that payment method can either be a credit card or direct debit information, bank account information. So you'll see here we've entered a credit card, and we'll just hit next there, and then that will think a little bit just to see if it's in the back end and see if it's a real credit card or not. And then once that's all good and approved, it's going to go to the review stage. We just scroll through this list and check out the terms and conditions, and you'll see there that there's a signature box. That's already pre-signed for the customer, and she's just going to type her name in and agree to the terms and conditions below via the declaration and submit. Okay, so from here, it's going to revert back to your view being a supplier's view. Now, you'll see I can review and approve the credit forms, and we're just going to do a quick little search inside of that search bar for the term customer, because our customer is called Customers for Life. Then we're going to click on the three dots to the left-hand side, and then you've got a bunch of options. So you can go and perform a credit check. That's done via our partnership with Equifax and gets sent to your email within 30 seconds. Secondary, you can go and either reject or change the credit limit that's been applied for. So for example, they've asked for $1,000, you might change that down to $500. And thirdly, what you can do is hit approve. Now, we're just going to hit approve here and confirm, and that's going to set off a bit of a chain reaction. So the data from the application is going to go directly into Xero and create a new customer record, and the actual credit application form in its signed version will get sent as a PDF directly to the customer, as well as an accompanying email explaining that they've been approved for terms. Now in the future, those credit card details that the customer applied with can either be used to auto debit the customer directly from the Xero invoices, or alternatively, you can just hold it on account as security, and hopefully the customer pays you on time, but if they don't, you've always got it there to be able to bill the customer. And that's a bit of a summary of exactly how Pencil works. Hope it's been educational and hopefully you got something out of it. Cheers.